springtime and it's 54 degrees, bro. I don't understand this. 54 degrees. Anyways, what's up, guys? You know it's time. I got the camera out. It is the night before the local Tri-State 8-6 meetup, big day, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it's Sunday. I'm about to think of with a couple of the boys, or just Josh and my boy Ant with his girl, and we're gonna chill for a little bit. I'm gonna grab something to eat, record some of that, and then tomorrow I'm gonna head over to my boy Ricky. I have to do an oil change. We're gonna we're gonna wash up our cars a little bit and then cruise out to that meet, and hopefully I can get enough content for tonight, tomorrow, and then post that out to y'all. And you know what? I hope you guys enjoy the video for today. Enjoy whatever content I pull out. But yeah, let me know what car you guys think is the best out of the whole 8-6 lineup, or whatever you see there tomorrow. But we'll chat soon. Josh just called me to get some meat and milk at Wawa. Wait, hold on. My fault, boys and girls, whoever's watching. But yeah, that song came on. I was like, hold on, I have to get into that, because, dude, I don't know, man. Something about J1, you get me a little lit. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
You got me outside for no reason.
It's not my fault.
That's crazy, bro.
It's not my fault.
Why is it not your fault?
Because Anthony was supposed to come too, but then I checked the location. They went home because they got pulled over.
Anthony, when you see this, bro, when you and Netta see this, I hate both of y'all. But I could understand why y'all went home, considering the circumstance. I'm not gonna put that out there, but
Oh, I just said it.
oh, that's right.
You could do that.
Well, you know what, bro? It's already said. I'm just gonna say it, so it is what it is. I understand the circumstance, but hope to see you guys soon. And
Outro.
I didn't catch that, but good. Anyways, outro for boom. No, do it again, cause I'm seeing them tomorrow. But all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, chat. It's 9:17 in the morning, Sunday morning. I woke up an hour ago, half hour ago. I don't even know how long ago it was, but I'm still tired, and I'm just ready to get this day started. So I'll catch you over at Ricky's. See you there. All right, buddy. What do we got here?
Oh shit. Got a wash, just setting up a little wash. Doing an oil change.
We got an oil change, quick washies, and then out to the Tri-State meet we go.
Tri-State meet, Long Island City.
Yeah, hopefully we do something quick and then we'll be all right. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I mean, I took a small break from, YouTube and social media a little bit. I mean, I don't really have that many followers or subscribers, but I feel like even when you have such little amount of followers or subscribers and you're too toned in on social media, you kind of lose touch with reality, and you kind of do a lot of comparison, and comparison is that's a thief of joy, and it's, in this car thing, you kind of look at your car a lot and you're like, wow, why doesn't my car look like these, and why doesn't my car look like theirs? And you kind of lose your sense of reality a little bit and realize that some of these people, man, they're a little ahead. Sometimes they get a jump start and you don't. And that doesn't just go for cars. It goes for a lot of things in mind, the way you're living. Some people my age are already having a house, and it could be, from their parents or wherever the hell they're living at. I can't even find the perfect boat size for this. What is this, a 17, bro? I could have sworn this was a 17. I'm doing a whole ab workout trying to do this. Took a small break, and I think I'm getting tired. But I took a small break, and I was realizing a couple things, and not everything needs to be done right away. And I have this bad problem where I need everything done because I'm looking at people who are 10 years older than me, and I want the stuff that they have, forgetting that they took years to get to where they're at now. And patience is virtue over time, and I think that's something that most of us at our age, I'm only 22, turning 23, but I feel like most of us at our age, we forget that, and we are sometimes too hard on ourselves to be like, we should slow down a little bit and kind of appreciate the things that we already have. you know, I have most of these things done to my car, and you know, it's not a lot, but it's more so like a lot for me because, you know, I don't have all the money in the world, but I want more. And, you know, I'm okay with what I have now because, you know, this is what's making me happy so far. And sometimes you gotta prioritize maintenance over mods, and you gotta prioritize your lifestyle over this, you know. And I don't know, I guess what I'm going at is like, you know, keep appreciating life, keep going about things, keep, you know, appreciate the friends you have around you. Like, if you lose your touch of reality, you're not gonna really appreciate and give yourself the chance to be more humble about certain things. And I think that's something we should all start doing, is be humble. And the more we're humble about things, the better we go about life. I think that's the best thing to really go about it. And that's how I usually go about things now. And I look at life a whole lot differently too, because I used to stress about the little things. And now I'm just like, man, it is what it is. As long as I'm doing what I'm doing right, you know, I give positivity, I know I'm gonna get that back. So that's just something for everybody to remember. But anyways, time to get this oil out because it's already leaking. This is the part I hate, actually. Oil's leaking. All right, chat. So all cars are washed up. Mine done. Ricky's done. Other Ricky over there is done. But he's gonna meet up with us later on, and then we have another hour and a half to kill. I guess we're gonna be on the sim race or something. I don't know.
Right.
We'll put some times in and then call it a day, and then record the rest of the day. So I'll catch you guys when we're on the way to New York, and then when we get to New York, I'll take more of that. So I'll speak to you guys soon. All right, boys, so we made it to the meetup spot for New Jersey. Now we have all the cars here lined up. As you can see, we're gonna go by one so we can see one. We got this murdered out 8.6 here.
Yo.
All look good. Say what's up, everybody. Say what's up, say what's up, say what's up. What's going on, yeah? So we have this murdered out 8.6. White BRZ. This is all me right here, my boy Ricky. Got a whole walkout over here. You guys honestly could figure out which one you guys like the most, to be honest. We got this random VQ here that we don't really care much about today. Nice BRZ, don't know who that is. But to be honest, now we have all these other cars too. So we'll be fine. It's pretty good, you know, pretty tough. We got the little, there's little rims here. But little eyes. But yeah. I'm actually really excited for everybody who came out today. So we're gonna be cruising out to New York in a little bit. It's 4:42. We'll give people like another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll be out of here. We're going straight to Queens and then meet up with everybody. And then we get to ride right behind this guy.
Hey, you're about to hear everything from my car.
I'm debating whether or not I want to put the camera mount outside of my car, but I don't know yet, because considering we just cleaned that, camera mount is dirty.
It's gonna be hectic going to New York.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Who's leading, bro?
I'll lead.
Jesus, I'm just scared of these potholes, man.
Since I've been to New York a lot, might as well just lead.
Hey, if you could bring us home.
If somebody starts coming up though, that's their problem. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up for now. We'll get the group discussion going, and then we'll get out of here. So we'll see you guys in New York by the time we get to the next clip. And then we have this autistic kid here. I don't know who this is, but he can get away from me. All right, goodbye. Dude over there, so we want to make sure that we're good. Yeah. So. All right, so we just want to make sure that we're good. We made it. How'd you feel leading for a little bit?
Yo, I was stressful. God damn, I was just looking behind me too, bro. We're on the highway, and motherfuckers were just
Yeah, bro.
no blanket. That New York shit, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. At that one point when we were at the end of the bridge trying to get into the Major Deegan, I was like, all right, bro, that's it.
Might be a wrap.
Yeah, it might be a wrap for everybody.
Take the exit.
Like at that point, see, look, this is you know,
calm down.
natural selection right here, everybody. Buddy, just in time.
I don't know where to park.
Just take one of the spots down there. There should be something open. There should be one.
Saved by the ice cream truck?
Shit bust down.
How's the ice cream?
You can use the joystick like a game, and you can it a little bit.
All about the strokes. Alright, you're good.
All right, YouTube. So we have,
Nadia.
and we're here to talk about.
My Toyota GR86.
So I have a couple questions for you. The first question being, how does it feel to have an 8.6 as a girl?
I feel like that's pretty normal that girls have the 8.6. It's not really a guy's car.
That's a violation. I ain't gonna lie. That's messed up. I'm not gonna lie to you. But all right. So since you have an 8.6, you know, how does is anybody asking you, oh, is that your man's car or something?
Yes, all the time. Either that or did you do it yourself?
And does your man have a car?
Yes, he does.
What does he have?
He has a 2019 Ford Mustang GT.
So how often do you get mistaken for it? Where you're like, oh, you go somewhere and you're like, oh, like that car's tough. Like, how long did your man take to build it?
Yeah, I get that pretty often. I get that a lot.
Do you get bashed on by a lot of girls?
I think so.
Why do you think that?
Because I think there's some girls who just hating on me because I'm a girl driving a manual. I don't know. I get a lot of attention from my car.
So is it hard to navigate around guys when it comes to like being in the community, especially since you have a boyfriend?
Yes, it is very hard. It's just hard to make sure that he feels secure. So that's my biggest thing. Just to make sure.
Has any guys tried to hit on you while in the meantime? Bye, brother. Nos vemos. But yeah, has any guys like tried to hit on you before?
Here and there.
How did it make you feel?
Awkward. I told him. I was like,
So overall, what are you rating your build for yourself right now? Like obviously, like excluding everybody else's opinions, what do you think about your own build so far, and what do you have planned for it?
I like it, but it's not there yet. It's only version 1. That's what he keeps telling me. So it's only version 1. So I love my car though.
And what's to come next?
There's this high kick spoiler that I want for my car. I want to get that because it's actually a drill-in one. I want to do a TRD kit. Still want to get new wheels. What else? I don't know. Possibly bag 30 people just
Bag it, you can drag your nuts across
standing here. Oh my god.
Wait.
If you bag it, you can drag your nuts across the ground.
He's like, say right. Like, where do you live at?
Oh, Norwalk, Connecticut.
And how's the community over there?
Amazing. No, I'm just kidding. It's not bad. People are just really rich and snobby.
Do you think we're better over here than over there?
No.
Yeah, that's enough for today. That's all I wanted to do. Any thoughts, any questions, or anything you want to say to the people out there that are trying to get an 8.6 or women that want to get more into the community?
You can do it.
Do it. That's all you can do it. I guess she's just shy. She doesn't want to do more. Like, that's it. But that's cool. I mean, everything gonna be all right. There's nothing else you would tell a girl in the community at all?
Don't listen to the guys. They're gonna bash on you, but you're chilling. Don't listen to them.
Exactly what she said. She said what?
Get a V8. Get a V8 for sure.
Alright, she said get a V8. That sounds like American Muscle right there. I'm not rocking with American Muscle.
I'm gonna start my car in Japanese.
And that's the rule. Japanese is the way to go. But all right, appreciate talking to you, my boy. Can't wait to see you and your man's car out here this summer. I know that you guys are definitely going to invest in more, so I can't wait to pop out and take more pictures, more videos with you guys.
Yeah.
And then hopefully do more videos with you guys as a whole.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, guys, on to the next. So next person that we have here is
_ low is a lifestyle.
all right, my boy. So let's zoom in into this little hood over here. Tell us about that. What we got?
We got a 1JZ swap in the BRZ, and it's just nice.
Just nice. You get any compliments on it when people see you, or like they get surprised when they hear your car?
All the time. The motion never stops.
Motion never stops. That's the new quote I'm gonna start saying. I'm not gonna lie. But how much did it cost you to get into that?
I'm not sure the exact amount, but it was a lot. It was a lot.
We thinking maybe 10,000, a little bit more than that.
Definitely more.
How much was the tune for it?
The tune actually wasn't that much. The tune was about $600-700 to tune it.
It's not bad at all. I mean, I think it's pretty surprising. Like we see 8.6s around Jersey and stuff. I think it's like pretty normal for us to see a car, but when you pop the hood and you're like, damn, that's a 1JZ, it kind of catches you off guard, especially when you're driving next to people like maybe Beamers or somebody. Like, you know, you probably put in some work a little bit with that. I mean, how much do you think you're pushing to the wheel?
Right now, I can't disclose that amount. I gotta get a retune.
That's Sammy.
I gotta get it retuned again so I can hit my power goals. Not quite there just yet. Almost there though.
That's what's up though. I mean, how many cars have you gone against? Like, have you beaten any Beamers or have gotten close to that?
I don't really push it because there's still some stuff I gotta upgrade so I don't break.
All right.
So I just be easy on. I just have fun with it right now.
I mean, it pays to play, you feel me? You gotta, you know, put some paint in to play the game. But, I mean, it's pretty tough overall. You got that thing lowered, got the wheels out, poking out. I mean, how much boost are you pushing, do you think?
I gotta get everything dialed in again, and then I'll have, like, exact numbers.
All right, that's what's up. Nah, I mean, I wish you the best of luck for real. This is one of the most unique builds that you really see in Jersey when it comes to the... I ain't saying.
Mine's louder.
What?
Mine's louder.
I don't even sound right. But yeah, like I was saying, this is one of the most unique builds that you see in Jersey, so I really respect it. When I first saw it, I was like, damn, that's actually pretty impressive. You know, somebody doing a swap like that around here. You usually see something like that in Cali or something, but that's pretty dope though. But I really appreciate you, like, you know, talking to me and stuff. You got anything to say to the people who are watching this? Anybody who wants to get into the car community or anything like that?
All I gotta say is, build the car how you want it, no matter what nobody else say or think about it.
That's respectable. That's respectable. I appreciate you. That's real shit. All right, my boy. Well, let's talk to you. On to the next.
Oh no, I want to go soon. Yeah, no, do quick. I'm nervous. All right, let's do it.
All right, so next contestant we got.
My name is 86 Cheddar.
And right here, we're gonna talk about his little orange little car here. It's pretty nice, standing out. We got the chrome wheels on the side. Maybe you can just capture that a little bit.
Check me out. Zoom in on that again. One more time. Zoom in on that. What you know about that?
What we know about that? Pure chrome.
Chromies.
So what year is your car?
So it's a 2017 GT86, and if we're gonna get picky, there's only 2,000 of this color for the 2017 model.
So let's talk about the paint though. Your paint is always glossy every time we see each other, and people are always talking about that being the one main thing that catches their eye is that paint. Like if you zoom in, you could damn near see your reflection. All right.
Hey. How's it going?
How's it going? Featuring Sam.
Hey, are you vlogging?
We're relogging.
Vlogging?
Relogging, brother. Hey, brother. Brother. So yeah, people talk about the paint all the time, and they're always asking, like, what do you do with that? Like, is there a secret sauce you have to that? What method do you have?
There's a secret sauce. You know, sometimes I could tell you could pay me $250 and I'll give you the secret sauce. But right now, I'll just tell you it's 2-step paint correction and a nice ceramic coat. And it just gets a lot of love. That's it, you know?
This paint is always clean every time I see it. Is there anything you want to do with this car future-wise? I mean, we have like the lip already installed. He might want to paint match that for sure, along with the side skirts on the side. But is there anything else that comes to mind?
Yeah, for sure. Got to paint match, finish off the body a little bit, maybe some rear skirts or a rear diffuser. And then next year, K24 turbo swap. We're making 500 wheel, boys.
Woo! Big wishes, big wishes. Usually when you see these cars, like people will like bash on them. Is there anything you want to say about that, about anybody who bashes the 8.6 in the community wise?
Man, people are always going to hate about something, whether you like them or not. There's a huge community of this car, and your opinion was probably not even asked for. So, beep that out.
I think honestly speaking, that's pretty honest. A lot of people who judge these cars, I feel like don't know how to properly drive the cars they're probably in already, or don't have as good of a car. But as a platform starter, though, is there anything you want to tell people out there at all?
Right, yeah. This car is only known for the manual. If you have an auto, fully discredited, we don't care about the autos. Manual only, 6-speed. Where's your third leg? Where's the clutch pedal? But it is what it is,
Yeah, my third leg right here.
It is what it is.
All right, well, it's always a lesson to be learned. We got somebody messing around with the paint now.
What's happening?
But it was good speaking to you, my boy.
Thank you.
Let's go. Always welcome you on the channel for sure. But I hope to see you more. There's definitely going to be more content with him this summer. Now that we're still going to start doing more stuff outside, I know that we're definitely going to we're going to start doing a cruise sometime soon. I know that for a fact. And hopefully I can record some of that when I vlog, whatever. But that's it for today, and then we're going to go to the next person. So I appreciate talking to you, man. Thank you. All right. So next contestant we got
All right, my name's Vic. All right.
Or at Cold Blue with a 3. But so we have him today. He just got out of work. You know, this man's hustling. He loves cars. He's in for the passion. Man, literally just got out of the hospital just to come here and chill with a couple people. So I think that's pretty impressive, and it just shows you the love that people will have in the car community. You were just recently in the New York Auto Show. So how do you feel about completing that milestone in your life and being in there?
2 years ago, I went to the Javits Center. I saw the Dub Show before, actually not even 2 years ago, more before COVID. I've always wanted to be in the Dub Show, but after working with the shop that I'm with, 360 Motorsports,
Shout out.
we continued to work forward to do our car the best and build toward it, and we got accepted in. And all of our cars got accepted, and I'm glad to have a bunch of friends that I can actually enjoy myself. But the feeling being in the auto show, it wasn't as good as being with the people that I loved being with at the auto show. So my friends, my family, and everybody that helped me along my journey. That's it.
It's a very humbling thing to say, honestly. I mean, I know that, you know, there's a couple bad apples out there in the community, and like, you know, there's always going to be an opinion thrown out there, or gossip being thrown out there, because, you know, the New York, New Jersey, the whole tri-state community is pretty close. It's pretty much a closed circle if you get to the right amount of people. Is there anything you want to say about people who want to join the community in terms of trying to like mind their business or trying to do their own thing, or like want to avoid any negativity?
At the end of the day, it's a hobby that we all appreciate, right? It should never take an impact on your life. If it starts to take an impact, then it's not the right way you're going. So my only advice for you, build what you love. Do what you love. Chase what you love. Don't let anybody tell you else. Haters.
Haters. What was your most expensive part?
My most expensive part? Well, it's kind of tied right now. It's between my hood, my coilovers, and my steering wheel. So the favorite I would pick is actually, it would be the hood. The hood's from Liberty Walk. I've been a huge LB Works fan, going back to the old 2000s and Fast and Furious movies, and I just wanted to do something different, and I love the way it looks.
That's pretty dope. Let's get a good look at this hood right here to see what he's talking about. I'm pretty sure he paint matched some of the hood and left the carbon on there, right? So let's get a good look at this hood. Get a good look at those lights on the mirror. That's pretty cool. You never really see something like that unique. You know, this car I think would say is a one of its own build. I don't think, you know, I'm not trying to glaze, but I think it's pretty well. You know, and if you look at the steering wheel, let's take a look at that nice little steering wheel right there. Let's talk about the cost of that steering wheel.
It's a Zestec OEM hub. I'll give a huge shout out to Rumble Strip Garage for the install. It's the first automatic in the East Coast to have an actual Zestec on it. Kevin and Will from the garage are amazing. Their customer support is impeccable, and it still works. It detaches, and it's very easy to remove. All you gotta do is just go behind. There you go.
So as you guys see here, this is the wheel that he's talking about. I think it's pretty cool. My favorite part about it is this little middle touch right here. It gives the race car feeling. You get that kind of vibe there, and as well with the adaptive pedals as well. They feel very adaptive. Is that carbon fiber on the pedals?
Yeah.
It's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get that zoomed in a little bit. Nice feature. I think it's pretty dope, not gonna lie. But overall, I wish you the best of luck with the car. I hope to see more on this car. I know that, you know, we've known each other for a short amount of time, and in that short amount of time, I've seen that car grow at an exponential rate, and I congratulate you and your vision and making it come to life.
Appreciate it.
Overall, what is something you want to say to somebody when they're coming into this community?
Just be yourself. I struggled with that my whole journey the entire way, and I realized the best thing you can do is just be yourself, because once people accept you for who you are, that's love, not fakeness. That's why. So always be yourself.
It's pretty deep, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's it for the interview today. Honestly speaking, Vic, I appreciate you for helping me out with this interview. Good seeing you today, and like I said before, wishing you the best. Hope to see more from 360 Motorsports. Shout out to them, and hopefully more comes out of it. So we're gonna go to the next person.
Go over there and say my mean things. I'm not fucking sensitive. It's fine. I get fat shamed in the group chat.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
What the is up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That took a turn.
Yeah, that took a turn. All right. Well, guys,
that did not
on to the next topic. That's all we have for today, guys.
Did not take as hard of a turn.
When we were driving here, right? I was
Wait,
right behind.
wait, shut up. Oh, that's a train. Never
Are you
mind.
retarded?
That's all we have, folks. Have a good one, and we'll see you next
That's the next video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we have the next person to do the interview. Who do we have here today?
This is Will from Rumble Strip Garage.
So this is Will. Right now we have 2 cars. This is 2 cars from Rumble Strip. We have both of these cars right here. Maybe just give that off real quick. Give him a little quick show off.
Gardner's eating.
Gardner's just eating. He's like, we're interviewing.
Like we're in the middle of the shoot. He's like, okay, let me just sit in front of everybody. All good.
So we have these 2 cars here. How is it like running Rumble Strip as a whole?
It's good. I mean, we started as a kind of like a fun get together with a bunch of dudes who were like storing our cars at a shop, and then eventually what happened was like, hey, we're like helping people do this, and we bought a tire machine, and they're like, oh, like hey, we can make a little bit of cash, So originally, like, we all come from a racing background. We all race cars, and we're like, oh, we just needed a space to like hold our tires, our tools, and our trailers, and we're like, all right, this is nice. You want to hang out with the boys, and you got like a little space. But eventually, we're like, oh, we could kind of become a business. If it pays for the racing, why not? So that's kind of how we started. Yeah. So this is just a good example of like how much like work and time and effort that we put into it. And we have a big team now. Like we started with 2 guys. Now we're like 8 of us. And we're pretty strong. Like in terms of like what we like, and we know who our core customers are.
What was it like? What was the most frustrating thing about owning that business or working in that business?
Okay. I think there's a lot of like consulting that goes into it. So a lot of people always ask questions. They're like, oh, like what's this, what's that, and like that's knowledge that you learned over the time of like being like in the business or like learning about the car. But then you kind of have to give that away for free. And then when like they're like, oh yeah, can you install for me? Or like when people are like, oh, can you do this for me? They're like, oh yeah, it does cost money. And they're like, oh, like it's that's always one of the toughest part.
What would you say to younger people who want to get into cars and are interested in getting their own car? Like, what is the best thing or best advice that you can give them?
That's a great question. I think the first one I would say is find something that works within your budget, and also something that you're not going to be stretching yourself on that on that platform. I think the 86 is like, for example, one of them. It's a great way to learn. And then the other thing I would say is to track, like drive your car on the track in a controlled environment, super safe. You're gonna have a great time, but you're gonna really figure out who you are as a driver. Like, do you wanna, like, are you about speed or you're not about speed? Are you about improving? Like, I was telling one of the guys earlier, I was like, tracking is a little bit like a philosophy in a way, because it's like you get into this like philosophical mode of like of life where you're like, man, every time you improve on the track, like you realize, oh, you can also improve in life, and it's kind of a good balance. It's a good balance.
So I think this community as is right now is pretty good if you're starting off. So I really appreciate your thoughts. Your story behind Rumble Strip. I really do appreciate the build that you guys have. I think that one right now is actually my favorite so far.
This is our track build. Yeah. So we also run a.
Anything you want to say for the camera, bud? How's that food? Good.
You see on the side of the car, there's also Northeast Track Club, so NETC. That's one of the organizations that we work with, and I help organize the track days for it. So we usually do, we bring a lot of new guys in and try to show them the ropes, and that's one of the reasons why I still do this, is because somebody helped me when I was a newbie. And they were like, yeah, you want to jump in the car with me? I'm like, yeah. And then he showed me the ropes, and I was like, dude, this is like, it changed my life.
It becomes addicting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's not even about that. It's just like you just open your mind to like something that you've never ever seen before.
But Will, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about more stuff like this later on in the future, and then
dude,
hopefully
you should come out to the track. So our next track day is Father's Day. So June 15th. And just come out and hang out. Like, all these guys come and hang out, and you just, even if you're not driving, it's a great place to meet people, chat, and especially if you're young and like you don't have a lot of cash. I get it, like, but it's a great place to go volunteer. Like, if you have the right mentor and you have the right guys and you have a good team of people, like, you can really get there. Yeah.
So the thing to take away from this is just make sure you go with the right crowd. Don't get caught up in the wrong thing, and then you'll learn a lot of things, especially things that'll impact you positively. But thank you so much. We'll definitely talk more about the whole track stuff off camera.
Yeah. Come through. But we'll have a really fun time.
We're gonna go to our next contestant.
What's up?
All right. So today we have here
A6 Matt.
So today we have his green. What do we call it? Green Goblin 86. Type. But a couple questions for you. You just recently got into the New York Auto Show. How do you feel about that?
It was a great experience. Blessed, thank God. Somehow I got in. Simple as mods, just wrap, wheels. I don't know how I got in, but blessed.
So I know that this was what kind of a childhood dreams of yours. I mean, how did you feel the night of when you found out you got accepted to be in the show?
So crazy thing, I was at work. I was just looking through my phone. I saw the email. It was like, congratulations, you got accepted. I was like, no way. I was just like, I was mad lit. I was so lit. It was like 2 p.m. I told all my boys, I told all my family members. I posted, you guys saw. Crazy. I was just so happy.
So what would you say to people who are starting off with the 8.6? Is there anything that the 8.6 should teach them, or is there anything that you want to spread gospel about the 8.6?
This is my first car, my first manual. I think it's a great platform to learn on. It's a great platform to build. As you know, it's like a budget-friendly car. It's something good to get into, and there's so much aftermarket supply for it. You could build these cars however you want. As you can see, everyone has different tastes. I think that's the best part about it.
So I know that, you started off this Tri-State 8.6 thing last September. I know we tried to coordinate a couple drives here in New Jersey. And how do you feel about organizing this whole thing? How stressful was that for you?
Well, first off, I gotta shout out Sam. I gotta shout out everyone that's part of this. We really cannot do it without everyone's support. Everyone has like recommendations for spots, different places to go, different routes to take for the mountains. Just thank you to the community, I'd say. It was definitely stressful, but it's something that me and Sam been wanting to do, so shout out to him again.
So definitely something that we want to do more for sure. I mean, I can't wait to do more content instead of just interviews, but definitely more vlogs on this. I definitely can't wait to see you more outside for sure. I know that you've been out there partying out, getting to it, you feel me?
It's summer, we outside.
Summer.
Me and Vish outside. Shout out cameraman.
He outside. But, it's pretty cool to see your build. This is, I feel like, another one of the unique ones that we see out there. I think green is one of the colors that some people do indeed do, but not this shade of green, especially with the headlights there. What's your favorite part of the car so far that you've put in it?
I love the wheels, I'd say. I had the wrap for a while. I had the stock wheels on for a minute, like maybe a couple months. Once I got the wheels, I was just like, I showed it to R2 Expo. They accepted me. That's how you know it was the wheels
solid.
For me, man.
You were sanctioned after that, huh?
I was complete. after that.
All right, well, I can't wait to talk to you more about other stuff with the car, and then hopefully we get to see you outside more, especially with all these events. Maybe on some side stuff, we could probably hang out and do something on the low.
Of course.
And then we'll talk more, all right?
Of course.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Thank you. Subscribe!
All right, boys, definitely a successful day. All right, definitely a successful day. Got some videos and stuff. Yes, we had a successful day, Successful day, got a lot of videos with people. I mean, I could try to get most of the good cars that were there, but, out of the cars that I interviewed or the ones that you've seen, let me know which one you guys like. And then, I think I'm gonna end the video off here. We're about to go to Applebee's real quick. Let's see what I can record from there. But if anything, you let us know or let me know. I'll try to record more out there. It's definitely giving me more content, especially now that we're all going outside. So if I record over at Applebee's, you'll see me. If not, then I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey everyone, I'm here now.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm about to close off the vlog. We're done.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, we're done.
But I just got here. It's only been what? What time do you guys get out?
All right. Anyways, guys, so we ate. We already did everything we had to do. We ate. We did everything we had to do. And yeah, so that's it for tonight. Done with all the interviews and stuff.
I'm here, guys.
And then I'll catch you in the next one.
You guys miss me?
We'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.